And we are live with Civilization 4 Colonization, with your host as always, Mah-Dry-Bread, and special guest co-host with me today of Mega Pie Man PhD. I almost called you Mega Man.
It's happened before. It's happened before.
Yeah, no, that would have been too cool of a special guest. I got the watered down baked goods version.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
You're the reject I got over at the monastery bakery.
I like to think of myself as the advanced version of Mega Man because I have 3 extra letters in my name.
Brandon called us a bick.
That's that.
Yeah, and he forgot the apostrophe. But I don't think he forgot the mega version of a pie. Yes.
Yep.
Alright, let's get this game going. Brandon's probably going to be interested in this because I don't think he's played this one yet. But this is Civilization 4 Colonization. It's a spin-off that they made. Only about 700 megabytes. So it's only one disc. It's a really fun little game that they made. It's pretty much like a really advanced mod. And as people who've played Civilization games will know, the Civilization games are extremely mod-friendly. Where Civilization 4 has about a quadrillion mods for it, and Civ 5 has an in-game mod store where you can for free download any mod a user creates and uploads.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yep, and they have the mod and non-mod mode, so you can easily go in and out of mods. And it's really friendly for that. I think it's cool.
That's rather interesting.
So let's get this started right off the bat. Now, I've only been playing this game for about a day. Not that great at it. Aren't many teams and stuff, but for quick explanation, there are the Dutch, English, French, and Spanish. This takes place when they were first colonizing the Americas. So around the same time, actually, as the stream yesterday with Sid Meier's Pirates. Each team starts off with certain units depending on what nationality they are, and they have a national bonus, which is the top one here, which is mercantile for the Dutch, and then the bottom one, it depends on what leader they have. Each team has 2 leaders. The goal of the game is to declare independence and successfully save off an attack from the homeland. So, oh, Brandon just got pirates, cool.
I've got to get into more of these Civilization games.
You do. You would love playing Civ 4. And plus, we've all got Civ 4. I have Civ 4, Brandon has it, Fury has it, Shally has it, Joe has it. We've all got it, and we all play it together all the time.
It's like, I used to play Age of Empires, and I played a little bit of Pharaoh, but Pharaoh is a lot more of managing the ratings of everything than actually Civilization game.
Oh God, Pharaoh was a good game, though.
Yeah,
You know I'm a loser when me and my mom, still to this day, every once in a while we'll crack out the laptop, sit around in the living room, and see who can beat a level in Pharaoh first with the highest score. And it's always the kingdom score that keeps you from winning early. You're always one point up on the kingdom score.
Just hurts.
God, that sucked! But I think I've got a pretty cool mom. I play Age of Mythology with my mom. And Minecraft. Suggestions, go random and see how well you can adapt to who you get. I think I will, but I'm just going to go over who everyone is first. So the
Who have you played as so far?
I've played as each colony since starting yesterday. I haven't played as each leader, though. So far I'm liking the Dutch the most. The Dutch ability is that the markets are less sensitive, so they generally can make more money by selling goods in the New World. And they are industrious. The leader I picked, at least, was this guy, who's industrious, plus 25% production speed in all settlements, which is a major upgrade. The other leader who I haven't tried, his ability is that there's 100% time between a tax increase. Every once in a while, your king will increase the tax on your colony. This guy doubles the time before a tax increase.
Well, it's definitely going to be helpful.
Yeah, so the Dutch are mostly about commerce, they're about their income. And their main starting unit is they start with a superior ship to everyone else, moves faster and can carry more cargo, so good for early game economy. The English are more about growth and a quick victory, where there's George Washington. By the way, all the English are tolerant, which means they require less religion for more people to want to immigrate. So that's basically growth speed. George Washington is disciplined, which means his soldiers require half the equipment, so you can muster up more militia. Or there's John Adams, which has more liberty in all settlements, which means you can more quickly declare independence. Which, of course, is the goal of the game.
All these people are based off of real, actual people in history, right?
In Civilization, all the leaders are real people.
Oh.
And each leader has their own ability.
No,
Now, mind you, this game is really different from most of the Civ games, but what you learn here will kind of give you a very basic structure of how you move in these games, how the turns pass, stuff like that. Who do you like the least, Mah? Probably the Spaniards. Probably this guy of the Spaniards, because they're very militaristic. And it's not that I don't like military, it's that I prefer to go economy in this game. Anyways, French. The French are all about diplomacy in this. This is the guy that I've tried on for the French. The French are cooperative. Natives are more tolerant towards territory encroachment, and you require half the time spent living among the natives to learn new skills. His personal ability is enterprising, which means you can convert them at double the speed if you send your Jesuit missionaries to them. So they're generally all-around more friendly natives to you. And their other leader, instead of converting them faster, you get free promotion of Grenadier level 1 for your mounted and gunpowder units, which I believe Grenadier is for taking out cities. I believe it's a siege one. So that's good for attacking the other European colonies. So they're kind of half militaristic if you pick that leader. And I believe their unique unit is I think they have like an extra good scout, or perhaps an extra good pioneer. And the Spanish, which are military, they are conquistadors, so both leaders get a 25% damage bonus against any natives. So they're good at wiping out the natives, taking all the land. His ability is determined. Liberty has double the effect on rebel strength. So if anything rebels, the higher your liberty is, the weaker they will be, which I find really situational, not all that useful. And the more interesting one of the two, he's resourceful, so he requires half the experience to get unit promotions. He is deadly in combat. So, I'm gonna go random, like the chat
Yeah, you
requested.
there is a just ridiculous amount of different choices you can go for.
Oh, that's nothing. Civilization 4 with all the expansions, without this spin-off, I believe it has 35 civilizations, most of which have more than one leader. And each civilization...
All the leaders are unique?
Yes, every leader has unique abilities. They have 2 abilities each leader, and each civilization has 1 unique building and 1 unique unit.
That is an insane amount of strategy.
It is so much fun. Personally, in Civ 4, I'm really good with the Dutch. The Dutch are a very scientific team in Civ 4, because they're all about the economy, so I like to spend that money on getting my science rate up, so I can discover new technologies, get an advanced military and stuff. So let's go random. Let's see what we get, and do we want to be in... Now, there are actual maps of the world and the areas that you can pick under the scenario menu, or you can have randomly generated ones of 2 archetypes, which are New World and Caribbean. A New World is kind of, you find a continent, much like all of America, and Caribbean is, of course, more of a series of islands. In fact, if you look at that map right there, that's the same map they used for Sid Meier's Pirates.
Really?
Yeah, same map. I think we're gonna go Caribbean.
Yeah,
difficulty, I've only ever played on Pilgrim, so I think I'm gonna stick to that for now. And game speed, normal. World size, standard. Civilization description, Mah-Dry-Bread. And I'm guessing I'm just gonna go default on all of these, because I want to be whatever the name of my civilization is.
Now, what makes you prefer science over anything else? Because Guardian Wolf is saying he prefers military over science. You were saying, like, science lets you get more technological weapons. You would think that a good combination of both would probably be most useful.
If I want to go military, then I go heavy in science in the beginning, unless I'm a team that has really good early game military, like the Zulus, for instance. If I'm not someone like the Zulus or the Aztecs who are powerful in early game, then I like to go heavy in science early on, so that I'm more advanced than the other people, then use the advanced military to take them out, like... For instance, if I invent the crossbow, and they're still using bows and maybe basic swordsmen with iron, then I have a big advantage of actually having, like, ranged machinery and stuff for guns.
Right.
Or if I invent gunpowder when they're still using, like, the longsword.
That makes sense.
Anyways, I got the leader I'm best with. I'm the Dutch, and I'm the one who's industrious. So I need to achieve victory, I need to found my colony, I need to declare independence from my motherland after attaining 50% rebel settlements in all your settlements, which is liberty. Before time runs out, defend your fledgling country from the wrath of your motherland by wiping out all their ground forces, and the first European colony to successfully declare independence and survive their motherland attacking them wins. So we're not.
So does that mean everybody? There's you, and then there's going to be other colonies that exist within the game as well?
Yes, that means the English, Spanish, and French are all going to have the same goal. Now, we can actually work together, and you often do work together in these civilization games with other teams, but when it comes down to the wire, people are going to start turning on each other because they want to be the one who wins first.
Yeah, I apologize, I don't know much about the
Oh, it's okay, this is a good
game.
learning experience for you and anyone in the chat who's not played. Okay, so we've landed right away. I definitely want to send my ship right back to Europe to get more settlers. This area here, the colored area in the water, those are water passages in which you can send a ship to go back to Europe to buy and sell supplies or pick up more people who want to move to the New World.
Oh, that's good that you don't have to actually sail all the way back over to Europe.
And we founded New Amsterdam. First thing I want, definitely a dock. A dock lets you get more food from fishing. And I have a soldier here that I could have fortifying the city to protect it. But I think I'm just going to have him go into the city and help with production and everything. So first,
So everything within the red square is your buildings, right?
yeah, everything within this orangey border, that is my property, basically. And I see one of the natives over there. I'll have to go get diplomatic relations with them, try and make peace early on. They're not all that powerful, but they're definitely far more numerous than I am. You know, because we just landed.
Right.
Fishing and food seems pointless to me. I want early game food. I've got plenty of food coming in from the fish, so I'm going to have you switch to getting tobacco. And we've already got cotton. Actually, better yet, we're getting cotton from where our city was placed. I'll have you also picking cotton. And until I can start making that cotton into clothing when I have more people, I'm going to be just straight up selling the cotton just for any extra income. So anytime a ship comes by, I can get it. Ooh, I met the Cherokee. That's cool. The Cherokee are up here in Canada. Let us trade and strengthen
I don't
our
think they
friendship.
were that populous in the Caribbean, though.
No, I'm pretty sure they weren't in the Caribbean at all. The merchantmen are great ship. Oh, we can get a Jesuit missionary right off the bat. Had to pay 80 gold to hurry him, though. A master weaver, perfect, because we're getting cotton. He can weave it into cloth. That's worth a lot more to sell. Master distiller, we don't really need any of these, but I might as well have some of them early. Just to load up the ship, I want to spend early game money on getting a big population early on. And
Makes sense.
it's coming back to the New World. So economic victory for this, it's kind of a mixture of economic and military victory in this game, where there's only one victory type as far as I'm aware. Actually,
You kind of have to have the economy to back up yourself when you're declaring independence. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, I am loving how you see this here. That is actually my system clock. The Civilization games have an option to have your system clock displayed because they know you'll get sucked into the game and just forget what time it is. In Civ 4, you can even set up an alarm where if you've played for a certain amount of time, it will notify you.
Does the game operate off of the clock? Like, does time pass in the game based on the system time?
No. It's just there for if you want it. And you can turn it off if you want to. Alright, have everyone go in, and let's just pick up the cotton I've picked. Now next turn I'm going to have all the people come into the city. Okay, I want all 4 of you being in the city, so I have a big population off the bat. Gunsmith, Jesuit missionary. I'm going to move all of you guys around. Master Weaver is weaving cloth. Good, that's what I want him doing. I only need one guy picking cotton, really. Gunsmith, I want you... Production? No, I'm not getting any wood here, which means this is not going to be a very high production place.
Yeah, that would kind of suck. To die after playing for 40 hours straight, just constantly be playing the game and fall over dead because of it.
Wow. I've never heard of that. I didn't like
That's
Diablo 3 at
ridiculous.
all.
A lot of people didn't like Diablo 3. There's the chance the people who don't like it and the people who do like it. But it's like anyone who really liked Diablo 2 didn't like Diablo 3, and anyone who didn't really play a Diablo before liked Diablo 3. So
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went.
that's kind of how they made the game.
Kinda. Okay, I don't want to export cotton anymore. Now that I'm making cloth, I want to sell cloth, and I'm making cigars, so I want to sell cigars. Alright, this should be a pretty profitable town, but not a very productive one. Alright, get the ship sailing back to Europe. Usually takes about 2 turns since when they get over here to get to Europe, and then 2 turns to get back. Sell goods, that was worth a little bit, profit of 120 gold. I can get a master distiller. And an expert lumberjack, that's a very useful one. And I'm gonna sail back early. I definitely want to start making new settlements early on. I've already got a big population in this one. And I need to make the lumberjack right over there. I really want a high production town over here. Oh, there is a village of the Cherokee. There's a cornfield. I hope they don't mind too much that I'm settling near them. I'll pay them money if they want it. If I can afford it. I don't want to piss them off. I kind of want the Cherokee to be on my side.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to get that early aggression by guys who definitely outnumber you at this time.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna get the ship to go pick up any cloth and cigars and then go back to Europe.
The biggest thing I have against like Civilization and Age of Empires games is that more than not, whenever I end up playing them, the computer ends up doing a fantastically better job than I am, and by the time I ever find anybody, they're like extremely advanced, and I have like a stick.
Well, you know, I am completely into like strategy and RTS games, where this is what I've been playing most of my life. In fact, I've grown up with the Age of Empires series. I can teach you tricks and stuff. Believe me, just go through boot camp with me. Everyone who plays, what's it called, Dawn of War 1 knows what boot camp with me is like. Ask Joe. Ask Joanne.
That reminds me, I still have all of those Dawn of War games on Steam that I picked up. I haven't played a single one of them yet.
Do you have a Dawn of War 1 or Dawn of War 2? Hey, Kaiser.
I picked up the Dawn of War Complete Pack when that was on Steam, on sale.
What's on that?
That's Dawn of War 2, and the Retribution and Chaos Rising expansion packs.
Oh, we can play that together sometime. In fact, me, you, and Brandon can get together for some last stand on Retribution. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I got it. I had them installed, and then I just uninstalled them because I hadn't played them yet, so I'd have to reinstall them.
We're using up a lot of our money, but I got a veteran soldier, I got an expert ore miner, and a seasoned scout. Really want to take a lot of land early on.
Have you ever heard of Jurassic Park Operation Genesis?
No, but I have Jurassic Park on the Genesis.
I was about to say, is that the Jurassic Park game for the Genesis?
No, I've got one of the two. I've got a Rampage Edition, which I don't think was as good, but the King of the Netherlands wants me to give him 50 gold because he's an asshole, so I will.
Well, he's got that fantastic mustache, you know? That costs a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, he has to buy a lot of wax for that thing.
Zoo Tycoon with Jurassic Park.
Oh, man. Zoo Tycoon with Jurassic Park exists. There's an expansion for Zoo Tycoon that adds dinosaurs.
Wasn't there a like a museum tycoon or something?
Was there?
I don't know.
I had Zoo Tycoon and Roller Coaster Tycoon. In fact, I had Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, 2, and 3. And I've got Zoo Tycoon 2 on this computer, but I haven't gotten around to playing it yet. Haven't played that in forever. Let's get this Jesuit missionary.
I remember getting a Safari Tycoon game from a library once.
Any good?
That's pretty... It was actually fairly good.
Huh.
I was quite surprised. It looked like a spin-off series, so I wasn't really expecting it to be that great, but it surprised me. Yeah, there's a tycoon about it for just about everything.
Oh, yeah. Alright, we got another city. Get a dock. I like to get docks right away in all the cities. What are you producing? You're getting cotton from the city itself, you're getting wood up there, you're getting food over there. Once I get a third person in there, I'll have them in the workshop, where you can convert wood into production. Now, I would like to sell the cotton. Every little extra bit of money helps. You, what are you producing? You have ores that you are not using. So I'll sell those. I think I'm off to a decent start. And I've almost got my Jesuit missionary over here. We go. First I want to speak with the chief. They're learning the ways of the expert fishermen, so they can teach my people to be expert fishermen, which are amazing. Perfect. And there, I've established my religion there. So over time, they're going to become friendlier and friendlier with me. And every once in a while, they'll give me a new citizen.
So, can you can completely wipe out another nation? Can you like make that nation become yours?
Like,
Like integrate them into your society?
a native one or another European colony?
Anything? Because you can like kill them all and take them over that way. But I'm thinking like, can you like befriend them enough that you can actually use them instead of just having to always them being considered a... You know what? I'm not making any points here, am I?
Well, the Europeans are always going to be there, because even if you take out all the colonies they have, they can send another ship from the motherland once they have the money for it. The king will usually loan them money, and then they can send another shipment out of people, although they'll of course be much, much weaker because they had to... You wiped them out and they had to come back.
Right.
As for the native tribes of the New World, you can befriend them enough that they'll actually want to integrate into your society, where they'll actually pack up and they'll move into your cities.
That's kind of like what I was talking about.
Yeah, basically what happens when that happens is they abandon their village, so you can take it over if you want to, just like build a city over their village, and they'll all immigrate and you'll have a population boom. It's very good. Hardy Pioneer. Jesuit Missionary. Spending a lot of money on this stuff, but we're also making a lot of money. Because luckily, right off the bat, I was able to get, Ooh, you. You need to switch to food. You're gonna starve in there. Because luckily... Oh, yes. I can get a guy in my Congress who halves the travel time to Europe. That's amazing. Right, I need to get a... No, I'll have a fisherman in there, so I guess that'll be good. I need one more guy in there, then. What was I talking about? This game is distracting. I need to look for more villages, don't I? I want to find another village to use this missionary on. Okay, got a dock finished in New Amsterdam, so they're getting food at a good rate. Now, they're making mostly cigars and cloth, more so cloth. So a weaver's shop would be good. Let's make that. It'll take them a long time to make it, though. Let's just keep sailing along the coast here. Looks like that expert fisherman's done. Is that the bottom of the map? Yes, it is. Wow, I started near the bottom. Alright, so I have an expert fisherman now.
Did you start in the bottom, or is it just a relatively small map?
No, I'm starting the very, very bottom. Oh, we met the Apache, who are also not in the Caribbean. Where did we meet them? Oh, there's their scout. They must be to the west.
If I remember correctly, I believe I heard somewhere that Apache is actually another Native American language for enemy. That's what Apache actually means in some other language, and that's just what they... I don't think that's what they called themselves, but that's what Europeans called them.
Yeah. Well, there are a lot of weird things like that that happened, mostly out of people not knowing the languages very well, and people not knowing where they are very well, where a lot of the native tribes in North America would call themselves Indians, because that's what we came here and called them, so they thought that's just our word for them. They didn't realize it was because we thought we were in India at first, and that there's another group of people called Indians. And we were just dumb. That's why some nowadays still call themselves that, just because that's kind of tradition. They're just used to that. Right, so I'm gonna have the fisherman go in the workshop, because...
Fiery's here! Fiery, fiery, fiery.
Fire-eye!
Fire-eye, there we go.
Fire-eye!
Shh, secret.
So I'm gonna go up here then. I'm just trying to kind of coast along, finding another native village to use this missionary on. Forcefully convert them to my religion, and then kill them. Oh, there's one! Let me drop off the missionary there. It's the Iroquois. Cool. The Iroquois are also right up here. They were allies with the French. In fact, we have Iroquois settlements right near my house. Doc.
Never knew the Caribbean was so popular with Native Americans.
Apparently, yeah. Let's build a church in Fort Orange. And you get back to trading. Get the missionary in there. Oh! We just met the Spanish, and that is the extra militaristic leader of the two. So I don't like that I'm on the same shore as him, because he's dangerous. You can teach me how to be an expert sugar planter. Cool. Okay, there you go. Oh! Not only did I just convert them to my religion, but they also gave me treasure. If I send that back to one of my cities, I can sell it to the king. So a little bit of extra income. I always thought sugar planter was euphemism. Alright, sell the cloth. I can get another missionary, but I'm kind of low on money. I kind of want to just come back to grab supplies to trade. Right, let's sell this to the king.
What is the Dutch religion in this time period?
Christianity. In fact, that was for all four of these teams. They were all Christian. The Dutch,
None of them being
most
like
of history,
Catholics or whatever? Or is it all just rounded into Christianity?
No, Christianity. Especially the Dutch. The Dutch, from about, I'd say 200 years before this, until maybe 100 years ago, were extremely, extremely Christian. That's why most of South Africa is extremely Christian. Most of South Africa is owned by the Dutch. That's also why South Africa is mostly white. Because it's usually white Dutch guys. And hey, look, see, the mission has converted a native. So we now have a colonist. And I'll have him.
I agree, Super Paperness. That guy has an extremely menacing beard.
He does. He's evil. What they did was they took character models from Civ 5 or Civ 4, then they changed them to make them look more hateable. Because you're supposed to be rebellious. Oh my god, would he stop asking for gold? I've got to do it because I don't want him mad at me. I don't have a military yet. Alright, the way native colonists go, they have a +1 bonus to getting any natural resource, but they're a -1 on any kind of production or manufactured resource. So they're good at like farming and fishing and picking cotton and stuff like that, mining ore, any natural resource. Which is good, because I want him on food probably. Yeah. Well, I'm getting a lot of wood from that lumberjack, which means you can go there, so this is now a high production town. That means we'll have a church in 2 turns, which, the more religion points you're getting per turn, the faster people will want to immigrate to the New World. So every time you go back to Europe, more free people will be available. Let's see here. If I have more tools, I can build a carpenter shop, which will make even more production. I think I'm going to get that lumber mill. New Amsterdam's abundance of food resulted in a population increase, so we got a free colonist.
Nice. Can't argue with free, you know?
Can't argue with free now. Do I really need you on food? Because I kind of want to keep making cigars. But for cigars, I need tobacco. If I switch you to that, will I starve? No, I won't. I'm still making food. Good. We have a lot of people on cotton now, which I guess is good, because then we can make a lot of cloth. Would like to have more people in this town, though, especially expert fishermen. Which means I should get more people over here training. This is a place that teaches you how to be an expert fisherman for free. Oh, they just gifted me some ore. That's nice. I'm going to sell that.
I would think fishermen would probably be something that you would want to really invest in, considering you're around just pretty much water and the whole map's going to be a bunch of islands.
Yeah, since it's an island map, I'm trying to make almost all of my cities coastal cities, just for the ease of being able to easily trade with Europe. Because it's way faster to travel by water than, obviously, by foot.
Right.
Alright, let's move the ship back. And it's so
Now,
good having a...
would these cigars be Cuban cigars?
I would assume so, yes. Got a dock up there, good. Now, what is this place producing? They're producing cotton. They have a lot of wood around, so they can be a production city. They definitely need a higher population, though. Although I'm making a lot of food. Which is good. More cigars, more deadly smoking sticks that kill people. Yep. Hey, I'm selling them to the Europeans. I'm not going to use them. I want the money.
I mean, you're going to make yourselves independent from Europeans anyway. You know, you might as well give them some cancer sticks while you're at it.
Exactly.
Weaken them for when they come over here to try to kill you.
Yeah. Let's get that scout collecting some wood for when I have another person in there to use the wood in a workshop for production. And I guess I'll just have you working on a warehouse so you can store more goods. Now you, I want... Next time you go to Europe, I need that to pick stuff up. So I'm going to have that just collect stuff to sell to Europe. And then it needs to bring back 30 tools. Actually, I might as well bring back some extra. Sell the cloth. Wow, I made 1,000 off those cigars and cloth. I'm making cloth fast. Jesuit missionary. Might as well get it. And I would like tools. Actually, you know what? I want a lot of tools. Tools are extremely useful. Let's pack up 300 tools to bring to the New World.
Do you have to worry about losing ships when they're going from Europe? I know you can they can probably get sunk while they're actually in your map, but like going to and from Europe, do you have to worry about losing them?
I've never had that happen. I've never had like a random event where they get caught in a storm or get lost or anything. But in this map itself, if you go to war with a European colony, they might try and shoot it down. Especially the Spanish. Because, you know, the Spanish are very militaristic in this game. They're raising my tax from 0 to 4%. Fine. Not happy about it.
Big brother with his hand in your pocket?
Yeah. Drop off some tools here. I want you going back over to Fort Orange. Losing a lot of stuff due to storage capacity.
Ships killed Spain's father, after all.
Yep. It wasn't an alligator that bit off his hand or something like that.
So that reminds me of the what's the line from The Princess Bride? I believe that's the movie. The guy's like, "You killed my father. Prepare to die."
Ah, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I fucking love that movie. That was a great movie. Right, I'm gonna have you train to be an expert fisherman because I want him in the capital, and I want to find more colonies. So there's Isabella, which is the capital of New Spain.
Creative names here.
Oh, yes. Oh, there's a colony. Oh, it's the Iroquois, I believe. Extra conversion rate. Yes, I love that. Oh, there it is. I believe that's the Cree, maybe? No, it's Iroquois. Okay. Alright. Okay, you go back to transporting goods. Because I need money. Now, what can you teach me? You can teach me how to be an expert sugar planter. That's great. Have my religion.
Just have it.
Must force my beliefs on you. Alright, warehouse. I can build a warehouse in 2 turns. That's good. Oh, they already gave me a guy. That was quick.
How long is this stream gonna be?
I don't know.
I don't know. How long does a normal game of Civilization last?
It can last a long
Used to be
time.
rather long.
Yeah, it can last a long time. Eh. Climb the mountains! Okay, we'll send that up to New Amsterdam.
Oh, speaking of Civilization-type games, I saw that you picked up Warlock Master of the Arcane.
Oh yeah, fun game.
I saw a bit of that game when it first came out. It looked interesting.
It's an interesting game. It's definitely a fun one to play. I can't wait for them to add multiplayer, which they do plan on doing. Ooh, almost out of food here. A bit of starvation. Expert fisherman, get back to fishing for a little while. The production's nice, but, you know, we do need some food.
Yeah, that might be important.
Yeah, eating. Alright, sell those extra goods. Fucking tax. What's this? Master Carpenter. That's a nice one to have. Master Carpenter and Master Lumberjack in the same town would equal a lot of production.
What's that game about?
Oops.
You mean the Warlock
Oh,
game? Pretty much, it's like Civilization, except your hero or whoever's in charge is, of course, someone with magical powers. So you can send out your troops to do things. You can also cast in spells to help assist your troops in battle and assist them in pretty much anything that they're doing. So it's kind of like a combination of different types of games.
Also,
it's really interesting.
Far more military-based than Civilization.
Right.
So am I still... No, that's using up too much tobacco. I can get him to help with the making cloth, though. Increase the money off that. There we go. And you finally got a third person, which you've needed since forever. So I'm going to have him on production. Alright, Colony's really starting to take off.
What makes this version different from Civ 4? I think the difference is that you're mostly aimed at declaring independence instead of anything else.
I can stream Civ 4 after. The games are almost entirely different. The game's like, it's a world difference. Pleasure to meet you, Mah-Dry. So this is a French colony who just met me. I must have found one of his ships. I wonder where he landed. I've seen some Spanish borders, which are getting closer, I'm noticing. I have to be a little wary of that. And let's make a... No, I'll make a dry dock. Dry docks let me build ships and also increases the food you get from fishing even more. I want to be able to build my own ships because buying ships from Europe, really expensive.
I can only imagine.
Luckily, I'm making a ton of money off this cloth. We have a carpenter coming back. I believe I'll drop off the carpenter in Fort Nassau, because that place has a lot of wood around, although the lumberjack's over here. I don't know, tough choices. I'll drop it off in Fort Nassau. That one has a better potential. I think it's about time we start founding new colonies. Let's look at what we can afford. I could afford a small caravel. I'll purchase that small caravel to explore with, and then later I'll probably use it as a cargo ship. So let's just have that automatically exploring uncharted lands.
So between you've got your two colonies there that connecting around the orange line, and then you have your one that's around an orange line by itself. Now, is that a problem that it doesn't connect with the other ones?
Not really. It could cause a problem if someone were to build a city right around here, so the borders are broken up by someone else's borders. That would mean I'd have to have an open borders treaty just to get between my places. Having the borders not connected right now, though, in this game at least, not really a big deal.
Alright.
Dry dock. You cannot continue constructing the dry dock. It doesn't have enough tools in there. Okay, well, I'll have to get some more soon. Until then, work on a schoolhouse. Oh, gift of 11, I believe that's either sugar or cocaine. Probably sugar, in New Holland. And I just got a free guy. Now, what can you learn here? How to be an expert sugar planter. I don't really have any places that get sugar either than right here. I guess I could actually kind of use that, though. I'm going to let him become a sugar planter.
Wasn't this game on the Steam sale?
It's often on Steam sales, I believe. Yeah. Wow, I'm getting a lot of production here.
Speaking of Steam sale, I gotta check out and vote to see what's
the
going on.
summer sales are still going, aren't they? Open borders with France? Sure. I like teaming up with France. France is usually very non-militaristic in this game. So they're good trade partners. Ooh, you definitely learn how to be a fisherman. I need way more fishermen. How did
Do
you
you call
change
do you call him
gender?
John?
This guy just
What?
changed gender to a woman by becoming a sugar planter. That's talent right there.
Okay.
When you can switch gender by
By
spending
occupation.
time with the Iroquois.
That's
It's funny.
kind
I've
of
never
weird.
seen them do that before. I live right around them. They're all around us. I live in Ontario. You know, the Iroquois are here. I've never seen them change gender. I'll have to ask them about that one day.
Oh,
Yeah,
seems like an interesting topic of conversation.
yeah. I can make caravels now. Only takes like 8 turns because the city's so high in production. But I want a lumber mill.
Jeez, Fallout New Vegas is $5.
Really? You might
Five
want to get
bucks.
it. I'm actually let's playing that game on the walkthrough corner. It's just I haven't done it in a long time because I've been so busy.
Yeah.
It's a good game though.
My problem with the Fallout series is that they're so glitchy.
I love Fallout 1 and 2. I hate Fallout 3. Fallout New Vegas is But
You
yeah,
think it's a
Fallout 1 and
step in
2
the
are
right direction to try to fix it, or
not really. It's it's I guess it's in the right direction in that at least they had some of the guys from Obsidian Entertainment and Interplay do some of the writing for it. So it actually felt like the dialogue was kind of Fallout-y. But even then, it's pretty unsalvageable. Where's
is
expansion?
the Fallout 3 and New Vegas are pretty much complete different series than or series, I guess, than the original two Fallout games.
Yeah, they're completely different.
They only share the name.
Pretty much, yeah. I can buy another ship if I really want to. I could buy another merchant, man. A lot of cargo space on it and pretty fast.
Ooh, waiting on a deal on Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum is a fantastic game. That is a good game to be waiting for a deal on.
I'm thinking of actually just hiring a master of someone, though. Maybe a master blacksmith to make my own tools. But I don't really have a good mining place.
Did you hear about the Kickstarter for a sequel to Wasteland, which is what the Fallout series is
Yes,
kind of based
I
off
am
of?
so psyched for that. Also, did you see the video that Brian Fargo made for it?
Yeah, I saw part of it.
Oh, it was a good video. Brian Fargo was also the guy who made Fallout and Fallout 2. In fact, Fargo put himself in the games kind of like in Fallout 1, there's a water trading caravan, or not a water trading, I think it was just a trading caravan company that goes around, and you can do a quest for them, and it's called, I think it's called like Fargo Water Traders or something.
That's pretty cool.
I fucking love Brian Fargo. He makes great games. I've actually got Wasteland 1 on this computer.
Nice.
A really good game. A little hard to get used to, though. I'm kind of thinking of actually hiring a veteran soldier. But I don't know. A cannon. A cannon's actually cheaper than a veteran soldier.
Cannon's not worth anything if you got no one to shoot it.
Eh.
See you when you get back, Fiery. Come back.
Fire Eye! I just like bugging her. Farai!
Fe-
You're not allowed to say her name right. No.
No,
Not allowed.
you can't. Nope.
Master Carpenter. They're awesome. Also, more tools. More tools. Lots of them. I need those for the advanced buildings.
Can you only buy tools, or can you eventually like build a building you can use to build tools?
Well, you start with the building you need to build tools. It's just not very good from the beginning. You put someone in the blacksmith shop, and if you have ore in that city... I hate when this little glitch happens. I have to manually move it, and it doesn't notify me. Right, what do I have? Master Carpenter. I need that over here. But, you can, if you have ores in your city, you can convert the ores into tools. But you have to put a guy on ores and a guy on tools, and it's a big pain. So I'm just importing them for now because I've got the money to spare. Once I can start making them on my own when I have a good city that gets ores, I'm definitely going to start doing that. Unload that there, and I would like the Master Carpenter to join the city.
Ship inside the city. Yeah, I love how the ship just floats up on the land right into the middle of town.
Yep, it doesn't dock. It'll just
No,
flat out go right
just,
in.
just right in.
Yep. Master Carpenter. There, I've got 2 Master Carpenters here. Wow, that's a lot of production. Plus 30, or plus 13 rather. I'm building that lumber mill. They're starving just a little, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. They have a lot of food in reserve, so I guess they're not exactly starving, but I don't know. I've got to keep an eye on it. Yeah, New Amsterdam needs more storage. I get it. Unload that there. You have extra tools in Fort Orange. Do you wish to finish the dry dock? Yes. There you go. Dry dock finally finished. More food for me. And I want you to go back to transporting goods. I've got the Master Fisherman, which I really need over there. It's gonna take him a while to get there, though. I don't have any roads. I'm mostly just traveling by water. Even back then we were high-tech shit. Floating ships? Airships? Right, just keep transporting goods, I guess. Got another guy up there. He can be a sugar planter. I don't want a sugar planter. I just want someone to work in the city.
Kind of surprised they haven't made a steampunk civilization game yet. They probably have.
Oh, there are a ton of user mods for them. There's some pretty good ones out there, too. I can make a shipyard. Even better than a dock. Shipyards, upgrade version, allows the construction of the freight and the ship of the line. The ship of the line is the most powerful warship in the game. Must construct a lumber mill before you can start this building. Well, I've got a lumber mill now. I could make a shipyard. In fact, I think I will.
It's a pretty good spot for shipyards since you're around all the trees.
Yeah, and it's my highest production city. I definitely need more expert lumberjacks in that city, though. I'm using wood way faster than I can chop it down. I've only got 3 cities, which is pretty small, but then again, I'm not finding a whole lot of coasts I can really do anything with. Armory finished in Fort Orange, which means I can now make... I have a dry dock and an armory, so I can make privateers, which are unmarked pirate ships. So it has a hidden nationality, so it can attack and loot without declaring war. I can also now make cannons, which are extremely good when I'm sieging European colonies.
Now, if you make privateers, do you ever have to worry about them turning into pirates to be against you as well?
I don't believe so.
Because, like, I know in reality, privateers were paid pirates, and if they weren't paid by one country, was paid by the other one, then, you know, they would go against anyone they were paid to go against. So I was just wondering if you had to, like, constantly pay them to be on your side.
Yeah, where it's kind of, they work for the highest bidder. They're basically mercenaries.
Mm-hmm.
I could make a stockade, which is this game's equivalent of walls. It increases your defense by 50%. Also, it really reduces the chance of getting raided by natives. They'll get kind of turned away by seeing the stockade. But the natives around me I've got pretty good relations with, so I don't think I need to worry about that. You know what, why not? I'm going to build a privateer in Fort Orange. Finally got at the dock in New Holland. Really need more people in New Holland. Might as well work on a warehouse. Free stockade in every settlement if I get this guy. What are my choices, though?
Somehow, I completely missed when you put that settlement there.
It was a long time ago, and I hardly ever use it. There are free stockade in every settlement from now on. That's cool.
Nice.
Got some gold, and I know it's going to cost a lot, but I want 2 expert lumberjacks.
Every time you say lumberjack, I'm reminded of the Jackal song where the guy plays a chainsaw. If you know what I'm talking about.
Don't know if I've heard of that one.
There's a band called Jackal, and in the 80s, this guy made a song called The Lumberjack, in which he actually used a chainsaw to try to make music out of it.
Huh.
pretty much by revving the chainsaw in different ways, he was able to make different tunes to try to play it. It's really kind of interesting. The
Weird.
song's not that great itself, but it's an interesting idea.
I require 30 more tools. I will focus very heavily on making tools, just for a little bit, then. It'll cut my production a bit, but whatever. Now you have 2 lumberjacks, which I immediately want over here. Yeah, New Amsterdam, losing stuff from storage capacity. As soon as you're done that weaver shop, I'm getting you a new storehouse. Okay, 2 lumberjacks are there. Of course I'm getting lumberjacks, what with me being Canadian. Remember, every Canadian's a lumberjack. Okay, now I've got expert lumberjacks. Both of them cutting wood, perfect. Almost have enough tools already. Where's my other carpenter? Oh, he's up there making tools. Okay, whatever. Actually, if I get him on that, then Miss Sugar Planter. Oh, I really should be exporting this sugar. Get you on tools. There we go. Perfect. And I think I have enough tools now. Yes, I do. Which means you can get back on sugar. You... don't really have much of a use for you, do I? Oh, I can get you in a distillery, using that sugar to make rum. Perfect.
Well, you do have privateers now, so...
Yeah. And sell rum. There we go. And you, I can make an expert fisherman out of. I can make a man out of you. Fucking love that song. Did you teach them to cut wood, Mo? Yep. You know I always have wood.
Ha ha, ha ha.
Very long-running joke in Minecraft, where I spend half of my time in Minecraft cutting wood. So everyone on my Minecraft servers knows that if you need wood, you go to Mah-Dry. Mah-Dry always has wood. I really should be expanding more. In fact, why don't I expand here? The Aztecs are here, but there are no European colonies. You, I want direct control of you. I want you to find a nearby path to Europe. Oh, there's another island. I'm gonna use that ship to try and find a path to Europe. Because I want to get people over here. Ooh, who's that? Oh. Expert Lumberjack. You are the Tupi people. They're really peaceful. I like them.
Thankfully, you haven't run into anybody too aggressive so far.
Yeah, only the Aztecs, and even then the Aztecs are so far away, and I can just pay them off, and I'm sure they'll be fine with me. And the Spanish, I was really worried about in the beginning, but I don't know, they're not really doing anything. Why did I go here?
Not yet.
I didn't want to go there. I wanted to go here. Because I just got a new lumberjack. Okay, good, he's cutting lumber. Cutting wood. The people are going to starve, aren't they? I'm going to have you switch to food. Shipyard finished. Good. I can now build the ship of the line, although it requires a lot of guns and a lot of tools that I just cannot afford right now. But I could get a rum distillery.
So you have to buy all the guns that you're going to put on the ship separately?
Yeah, you can either buy them, or if you have a gunsmith, then you can turn tools into guns. It's a long process to make guns, but you need guns to be able to supply your militia or your trained soldiers. And ships, of course. Hey, the Spanish are kind-hearted. In this game, they're pretty militaristic. But I might as well build some churches and stuff that don't require tools. And now that I have some money,
They just use their hands to put the nails in the wood to make a church.
Yes, they just hit it really hard.
They look at the board and they look at the nail and they look at them very intently and they just
Yeah.
put themselves together.
They're just like, please, it would be so cool if you just thank you. And nail just goes in. So I think you guys can see what I'm preparing for. I just bought 3 cannoneers. The Spanish are encroaching on my land, and they've been doing it for a while, and they're starting to become competition.
Never had the chance to go to Spain. I went around Spain, but I didn't really get to Spain.
Oh, you're pissing me off, King. 9% tax.
Jeez.
That's how much of my profit I have to give up when I sell goods to Europe. Fine, asshole. Only
This guy's
doing it
just
'cause I don't have
asking for
military.
independence.
Yeah. He's like, kiss my ring. Tax rate.
I'm better than you. I am the king.
Doesn't sound Dutch at all, but okay.
I don't know what Dutch sounds like.
It's an interesting accent. Very hard to describe.
I mean, around where I live, we have the Pennsylvania Dutch, but that's only the mispronunciation of Deutsch, because they're actually German.
Ah. I could upgrade the stockades into a fort, but I don't think I really need to spend tools on that. Captain Hook just taxing Mah-Dry. I hate him now. War. Yeah, we're going to war. The Spanish? No, they're taking my land. And you see what they're doing? They're probably going to kill my native buddies here. I like these guys. They're supplying me with citizens. I don't want them messing with them. No, I'm going to protect the locals.
Yeah, put a town around them.
Yeah. Gotta get a schoolhouse now that I've got that church done. And you see? Look how nice they are, the Cherokee. They're like gifting me stuff. I'm not going to let them die. I gotta protect them with my troops. First, I need to get some troops. Wow, the map looks wonky.
I'm gonna protect them with the troops that I haven't made yet.
Yeah. Yeah, those ones. The ones I haven't made. The best troops of all.
Where have you been in the USA, Fairy? Fiery? Fiery?
Fairy.
Ride the pie?
Furu. Alright, cannons. Get marching. You're gonna fuck some shit up.
Seattle, DC, New York, Boston, Florida. I've been to all those places but Seattle. I haven't made it that far on the other side of the
Ooh, there's
United
Europe.
States yet.
I'm not much of a traveler, personally. Mah-Dry, the kind-hearted man who will defend the Cherokee. That should be my, I think that should be my channel description. Mah-Dry, the kind-hearted man who defends the Cherokee. The Cherokee are nice people. I like the Cherokee. Both in-game and in real life. But those fucking Aztecs. I can say anything I want about the Aztecs. The Aztecs...
Because they don't exist.
They don't exist, so I can be as racist as I want. That's what I learned from Mulan. The Huns don't exist, so we can be racist to the Huns. Right, I want a cathedral. Actually, do I want a cathedral? No, I want a warehouse expansion, definitely. Spain. You see Santo Domingo there? You're pissing me off. Do I have open borders with you? No, I don't. I'll declare war if I march in without open borders. Spain, we're gonna have a little chat.
Besides, my best friends are Aztecs.
Yeah. Alright, Spain. I love your hair, I love your sideburns, but we've got some stuff to talk about.
I love your hair, but you're kind of pushing on my territory.
What do you think of the French? He hasn't made up his mind. Okay, okay. Have you made up your mind on anyone? No? No. You're cautious of everyone. I would like a trade proposal. You give me your world map, and you give me all of your gold. And I don't kill you. That's unreasonable?
And you get to live.
Okay, you want unreasonable? I'm gonna move my cannons in on your border next turn when it lets me. And you, ship, sail to Europe. Ooh, they finally gave me a settler. I really need that. New Holland is tiny. I'm gonna declare war on you. No, we don't have a 10-turn peace treaty. What's that shit? Fine. I'll park my cannons right here for 10 turns. I don't know when that happened, but apparently it did.
You can just look at my shiny new cannons.
Yeah, you can just sit there and look at them, counting down the turns before they march in. He's eyebrowing you, Mah-Dry. He is. He's addressing me with his eyebrows. Everyone knows that I'm the king of the eyebrows around here. Makeup High Man, you ever got a good look at my eyebrows?
I've got to go look at a couple of your pictures in there.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
pretty legendary.
Giant black caterpillars. I've got weird hair coloring, where my hair is brown, my eyebrows are black, I have a black streak down the dead center of my beard, a vertical one, the sides are orange, the mustache is brown, and the sideburns are like a lighter brown. It's really fucking weird.
You got a rainbow in your face.
Yeah, I've got like Halloween colors for my chin. I've got black and orange. Right, Caravel, I want a lumberjack. Because this is the one who's going to be on the Aztec island. I can't really afford anything. A seasoned scout just for anything. I kind of want some money before I land, though. Because I know they're going to ask for tribute for me to settle on their lands, and I don't want to piss off the Aztecs, because they're dangerous. I want trading buddies, you know, maybe I can convert both of their cities, get them on my side. They might be able to help me with the Spanish. God knows the Spanish and the Aztecs don't have a good history.
Oh, the history's fantastic. The Spanish only killed all of them.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna be exporting all of that sugar. And I actually, wow, I'm getting gems here. Export those gems, or that silver, that's worth a lot. Nice. Should have been doing that sooner.
That's fancy. Now, will the king actually lower your tax?
I don't think he does. I think he's just a massive douche. Now, French colonies want to trade world map for world map. I'm guessing they're asking because I probably have a bigger map, but I don't know where the French are, so I kind of want to say yes to know where they are. Oh, you fuck. You see that? It uncovered just about nothing, and they're right here. This is their only city. Wait, is that their only one? Oh no, they also have Quebec and Montreal over here. Oh, they're on the same island.
Quebec in the Caribbean.
Yeah. It's funny, I've been to Quebec City. Nice place.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't realize it would be so hot there, though.
It's, well, I went when it was kind of a colder time of year. Ontario is hotter than Quebec, though. We're a bit farther south.
I should go to Canada, too.
Canada's a nice place. Well, you were at Quebec, weren't you?
No, I was making a joke.
Quebec is actually a little warm. Depends on where you are in Quebec.
I was attempting to make the joke because Quebec is in the middle of the Caribbean.
Ah, yes. Just like in real life, right?
Yes, just like in real life.
Yeah. Quebec, Caribbean. I mean, who didn't know that? Okay, let's make an armory. And let's get going back over to the Aztecs. Might take a few turns. Ooh. I might as well settle here while I'm at it. No. I gotta get to the Aztecs. Oh, wait, but the French just made that city at the Aztec place. Damn it. Well, I hope there's still a lot of lumber over here, then. I don't want to have to butt heads with the French. I only want one war at a time, thank you. Oh, they're starving over here. You, food, now.
Darn settlers, and they're always being hungry.
Yeah.
It would be so easy if they just weren't hungry.
It'd be so easy if I could just kill them all. If I just didn't need to feed people, that's it. Create automatons.
There you go.
Solution. Okay, I can afford to turn him into a cotton picker now. Get a little bit more cotton to sell. If I'm gonna make that privateer, though, I need more guns. So, after a few turns, I'll have to put that on halt and then import guns and tools. I can do that, though. Ooh, we're already here. Alright. Landing party. And
Landing
you?
parties are never as fun as they're made out to be.
What?
Landing parties are never as fun as they're made out to be.
Yeah. Be like me, Mah-Dry. Build up a massive military force and open fire on any motherfucker who steps into your territory. No, because most people stepping in my territory are the natives here, and I like them. They're just exploring. It's their land first. I took their land. Now, how can I make a cannon? I need tools to make cannons. Well, I've got enough tools in here to make 2 of them. Might want to get on that, actually.
That's right, it's their land until you need something, and then it's yours.
Yeah. Then it was mine all along. Right, build some cannons. I think I'll make my city up on this hill. It's easier to defend yourself if the city's on a hill. And I don't know how the natives are going to take to this.
I was wondering earlier, does civilization actually take into account upon where your units are standing? Because I know Age of Empires does. Like, if you're standing on a mountain, you have higher defense and whatnot.
Yeah, terrain does matter here. Like, if you're on the hilltop with a ranged unit, you can get a big, big bonus for defending. So they actually were not angry at all. They didn't even contact me about me encroaching on their land.
Well, that's lucky.
Yeah. Right, you... lumber. You're a lumberjack. There's not much wood I can get here, though. A lot of ore, actually. If I could import some ore miners, I might be able to make a good production facility here. Ooh, time to sell that silver and sugar. Wow, the silver was worth a lot, even after the tax. 1,629 gold from the silver.
Holy crap.
Oh, yeah. I should buy some stuff with that.
Wait, you traded silver for gold?
Yeah, I sold the silver ore for, like, gold currency.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's buy some more cannons. You know what, let's also buy another caravel. Yeah. Let them both go back. The extra caravel I'm going to use as a trading vessel. Because it's starting to get to the point where I have a lot of places, and places are starting to get full before I can trade this stuff, so I think more trading caravels is a good idea.
Makes sense.
Yeah, the privateer's got to be on halt until I can get more guns. Blacksmith, stable, printing press, not a whole lot I really need to make. A cathedral might be nice. You know what, I'll get a cathedral. Okay, that caravel, I want you on trading. Merchantman, I want you getting over here to drop off the extra cannon. Now, has it been 10 turns yet? It has. As soon as that extra cannon comes in, I'm declaring war.
You're just so eager to kill the Spanish.
Oh yeah. Those assholes are gonna die. Look at them with their trading wagons and stuff.
Do you know if that's their only settlement, though?
Well, these are the only 3 I've found of theirs, and I think I can really mess them up. Oh, the Iroquois are really nice. They keep giving stuff to New Holland. Alright, 4 cannons. Get ready to die. Moving in. Next turn, I attack.
Yeah, Captain Eyebrows is going to get a rude awakening.
Oh yeah. The price of ore in the Netherlands has fallen to 3 gold. Huh. That means I can buy ore for cheaper, but I don't think I really need to buy it. Oh, finally! New Amsterdam can finally work on a warehouse. They've needed that forever. Yeah, caravel. Actually, this caravel. Load up on tools and guns. And get going back. Now let's see what kind of damage I can... Oh, I can mess them up. Oh, they have another town down there. Boom! You have pillaged 112 gold from Santo Domingo. Would you like to keep it? There's yes, install new government, or no, burn, baby, burn. No, install new government. I'm taking this town. Alright. What would I like to build here? A dry dock. Man, they only had one guy defending that. And I see
Well,
treasure
there's
down
a problem.
there. I wonder if they're going to sell that off, or if I can get to it first. An enemy spotted near the fort.
Mah-Dry-Bread.
Yes. Warehouse completed. Okay, we're gonna dry dock up there. Okay. Now this cannon's almost destroyed. I'll have them repair it. The other three are good. I'm definitely gonna take out this one first. I don't want them sneaking up from behind to try and take my fortress.
This stream is missing a fairy call. You wanna remedy that, Mah-Dry?
I think you should remedy that. Could you invite her for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. And by the way, just constructed a fifth cannon. Whoa, that pulled me out of the game. I hate it when it does that. And let me close out of this thing. We're good, we're good. And let me sell off these extra goods. Worth quite a bit of money. Go back. We're doing
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Ooh,
Skype is telling me
Yes!
that my microphone is not plugged in.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
it is.
Skype's a liar.
Yeah, Skype's a liar. We can hear you. So they had no
Are
one
you sure
defending
you
that
can
town.
hear me and that this is not, you know,
Well, it
psychic
could be a ghost.
or-
Unless you're one of the many voices that live in my head.
Yeah.
I think I'm hearing you.
Well, I am a voice that lives in your head.
So I stole their
I am a
treasure.
voice that lives in everyone's head right now.
Sell. Sell. I stole both of their treasures and sold it for a grand total of about 1,000 gold.
Yes, I could also be talking so loud that everyone in the world can hear me. Well, everyone tuning into the stream can hear me.
That makes sense.
A plausible possibility.
That reminds me, I need to go charge my phone. But I have my wireless headset today. Well, my brother. I stole it. Hey,
Ubic.
guys, stealing is bad. Don't steal.
Ubik.
Oh, it's only bad if you get caught, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly my point. Don't steal. It's not... My sister unplugged the charger for my phone! How dare she?
I think you should murder her.
Oh, totally.
I mean,
And
what
then-
this is there to do?
All her money. Then steal all her money. Ooh, chocolates. My sister has chocolates. I'm gonna steal one.
Ooh. Is this
Didn't we just have this conversation about stealing?
Stealing is bad, guys. Don't steal.
Oh, they're so gonna die. I don't think they have any troops.
They don't have any troops.
I don't think they have any.
Do they have to have troops, or can, like, citizens defend?
Well, they could turn if they have any guns. They could turn their citizens into militia temporarily. The thing is, I don't think they have any guns either.
But murder is a-okay.
Murder's a-okay. Yes.
Well, in Canada, to prove that you're best friends, you have to go murder the parents of your best friend.
Yeah. What else could you do? Like, come on.
I never understood why people did that. It's like, if you love me, you'll kill my parents.
Yeah. Well, that's just Canada.
People do that here, too.
Really? No, I heard it was just Canada. I don't know. It's tradition.
Except for Batman and Robin, because we all know that Robin killed Batman's father's parents.
Spoiler alert! Jeez, Fury.
What's wrong with the
I'm
Batman
sorry,
movie that's
guys.
coming out soon? Come on.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to.
Sorry, you ruined it. You ruined it.
Yeah.
I can never enjoy Batman again. Ever.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Where do I want to send this guy?
Holy sweet merciful Batman, kill them all. Oh, I missed your streams, Mo. You're
Yeah,
hilarious.
you need to join my streams more often. So I've taken over all the Spanish settlements, but the last one, including their
Yeah,
capital.
I was about to say, is that the only settlement that got left? That little one right there?
I
You
think
just
so.
murder them and take their poutine, and then bathe in their maple syrup.
Yes. Murder the Canadians, I'm guessing. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna retaliate by throwing our butter tarts at you. Fucking eat it.
What?
Yeah.
No, I think that he's talking about murdering your parents.
Ah. Okay.
You see,
Okay,
murder
well-
them, and then take their poutine, and they're bathed in the maple syrup fountain.
Okay. Well, yeah. Also eat the butter tarts then.
Oh, okay. Are they any good?
Butter tarts? They're fucking
Yes.
amazing. I didn't know until a few days ago that they were only Canadian. I just
Well,
thought everyone
they
had
are.
them. It's not even the kind of thing you think about often, so it's not like you would notice if you traveled and there weren't butter tarts. They're just kind of always there. And they're good, and everyone knows how to make them.
Is it a tart made out of butter? Possibly.
No. Butter is in the making of it, I believe. But, it's not buttery. It's a hard thing to describe. It's more caramelly than anything.
So
they're really
maybe
good,
that. I should
No, I haven't. I didn't hear about the shooting in Colorado, the new Batman screening.
I heard something happened. There was some shooting at a screening, but I don't really know any of the details.
You just told me about it, so yeah, I know somewhat something.
You know
Well,
that
you
something
just,
happened.
You just read about it. You didn't hear about it yet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I just read about it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All the sense.
Yeah.
Oh look, there's
Oh, no.
a link. I'm gonna.
Links in a chat.
No, it's okay. He can link that.
Nonsense.
Nonsense.
Now I am producing rum. I would like to sell the rum. Thank you.
Black
Oh,
flag
don't get
gun.
him, please don't get him started with Canadian bacon.
It's not Canadian bacon.
Oh,
It's
didn't
called
we have
female
this
bacon.
conversation a few days ago?
Yeah, I think so. It's not called Canadian bacon. It's God damn. It's not called
Yeah,
Canadian
in
bacon. It's
Canada,
called
it's just
female
bacon.
bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Canada, it's not Canadian.
Yeah. And even then, if you go to the States and order Canadian bacon, they just give you a slab of ham, not actual female bacon.
Because, you know, the US.
Yeah.
We're ignorant Americans. We're proud of it.
Here to help. It's opened fire on the audience at the midnight showing of The Dark Knight Rises near Denver on Friday, killing 12 people and wounding 38 others in a scene of mass chaos. Authorities and
Great. Go watch a movie about a superhero who's 100% against guns, and they pull a gun out and shoot people.
Yep.
People are fucked up.
I just heard Hitler is fucked up.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, he is. I heard
Both
rumor.
statements are pretty correct.
I heard rumor that he's a pretty fucked up dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know for sure. Maybe someone in the know knows a little bit more than I do about it. But yeah, I
Well,
heard.
it all depends
I
upon who
heard.
you ask, you know? You ask the right people.
Yeah. I heard Hitler is not a very nice man. Actually, Winston Churchill thought he was a pretty cool guy, until the whole Nazi Germany thing.
It's like, oh,
Hitler,
you're
Hitler
great until you get to the
puppy.
whole, killing people thing.
But guys, I don't like Hitler anymore. He kicked a puppy twice.
Hey,
I didn't
once
realize you liked him in the first
once
place.
is one thing. Twice? No. No.
Yeah, we can't talk about that. That's World War II spoilers. So
Yeah.
I might not have watched the movie yet.
God damn it! Fucking spoilers.
Well, see, Mah-Dry, what happens when you have me in a call in your stream? Awesomeness.
Well, I was gonna say I want to throttle you, but no. No.
No, you don't.
Okay.
I can get you more viewers. I can tell people that I'm wearing a dress.
Okay. Are you wearing a dress, Fairy?
I am wearing a dress.
Hey, see? She's wearing a dress. You should follow this stream.
Just because I'm wearing a dress right
Yes,
now.
and she's not even on screen.
Exactly.
If I had two monitors, I could
happen to
make
be
her
wearing
on
a dress
screen.
as well.
You happen to be wearing a dress, Mega Pieman?
I know, it's just crazy. I got up this morning, I'm like, you know what? I feel like putting a dress on today.
I feel pretty today.
Wait, who isn't wearing a dress here? Oh, Super
I guess
Faker
that's an easier question to answer.
Yeah.
Let me,
But right, are you wearing a dress?
would you be offended if I said no?
No.
I'm not wearing a dress.
It's okay. You gotta take yours to the dry cleaner sometimes, you know? I'm sure if it wasn't out there, you'd be wearing it.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
my dress doesn't go to the dry cleaning because it's a beach dress, you know. You just put it in the washing machine and it's all good.
He just keeps raising my tax.
Man, you completely annihilated the Spanish. You
Oh,
just
yeah.
own everything there now.
I took them over in, like, what, 5 turns, maybe? I think I only lost 1 cannon.
It's like,
I messed them
nope,
up.
you're going home.
I don't think they're even in the New World anymore. I saw some ships going around.
I don't think so either.
I saw some ships going around, but I don't think they actually, like, have any settlements.
Now, you said they can resettle, right?
Yeah, they could call their king and get some funds to get, like, to purchase another cargo ship, get some settlers on it, and try and make another settlement. But I'd like to see them land over here. Where I've now got cannons stationed into most of my cities. And I have, what are they called? Stockades.
Oh my god, I have 5 emails.
Ooh, somebody's popular.
Somebody's popular. It's all YouTube telling me that people have uploaded videos.
I would have uploaded my video this morning if
Little
YouTube
Kareem
wasn't
uploaded
a
a video.
bitch.
Little Kareem uploaded a video. Little Kareem uploaded a video.
Oh, what video did he do?
Episode 56.
Oh, well, let's check that out later.
Yes, we should. Everyone should.
Yes.
Later.
Get a
not right now.
warehouse expansion on that. Also, I would like to purchase this warehouse. There.
Stuck to a bench today. The paint was still wet. Oh, Shawnee, Sean. Only you.
Are going to die.
Yeah, thanks for finishing the sentence.
Yeah.
You
I just
gotta
assumed,
stop
you know.
dead right there in that sentence, you know?
Yeah. Stopped dead, if you know what I mean.
Well, it happens. It happens.
Sometimes you just go on a murderous rampage, you know?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Everyone's got that feeling sometimes, you know?
Not Fury. The secret part of Fury does, but I'm only Fury right now, not
Okay.
Secret Fury.
Oh, well, that's the disappointing theory.
Yes, this is the disappointing Fury that is wearing a dress.
Yeah.
Darn those multiple personalities.
Yep.
Well, Big Up High Man, don't complain. You're hearing voices in your head right now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
We're
fine,
not
you know?
real.
At least I got someone to have a conversation to.
Yeah.
That's true, and
look
at
on the
least they're
bright side.
intelligent.
Sitting here looking at my computer that I think's on but actually is off and is in reality a cardboard box and listening to voices in my head.
Yeah. That's what's
Yeah.
going on.
That's totally normal.
That's all that's going on. I mean, yeah. Normal.
I mean, it's serious.
Happens to everybody,
Serious.
right?
Mm.
Yeah.
I can afford a galleon.
No, we can't.
Ooh, fancy.
I see dead people.
The galleon is the greatest
Strange,
trade
I see
ship.
alive people. If we put ourselves together, we can see everyone.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Or so the legends say.
I see dead people shaking that ass. Oh my gosh.
Now that's a movie
That's
right
what
there.
Yep.
That's a movie.
And that's what it's gonna be called, too.
And it will be all about a Michael Jackson song. Just
Yes.
saying. And Left 4 Dead too. That too.
Yeah. Man, the placement of these cities are really bad. I don't know why the Spanish put them so close to each other.
Because they're Spanish.
'Cause they're
Have I mentioned that
assholes.
I don't like movies with zombies? Or video games with zombies?
I know,
or
you're
any-
afraid of zombies.
Every game has zombies in it nowadays. I was watching some guy play Train Simulator 2012 the other day. There is actually a thing in that game called Trains vs. Zombies.
Oh, that's lame. That's so lame.
Zombies. But the zombies in Plant vs. Zombies are not that scary. They're kind of laughable.
Yes, I finally got a dock up there. I need a warehouse. Really need a bigger population over there.
Oh, you know which game I got yesterday? Freaking
That one.
Portal 2.
Portal 2 is a fun game.
I got the bundle. Portal 1 and Portal 2 for 55.
I don't know if I'd
That's
buy
me.
that.
Well, It was 75% off, and a
That is a
friend
good
of mine
amount.
was.
A lot of people. I actually heard this conversation a while ago, and there was a good amount of people saying that Portal 2 actually didn't live up to Portal 1.
I don't know.
I bought them.
Personally, I wouldn't agree with that because I believe that Portal 1 was supposed to be an experiment, more like a demo for Portal 2. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh, here we can make
Oh.
this game. Are people interested in it? You know what I mean?
That's what I've been told by you. You know what I should be playing right now?
That one.
Harvest Moon.
Well, Harvest Moon is a game you should be playing at all times.
I know! It's like I'm trying to get the perfect run for Harvest Moon,
Mm-hmm.
and I am missing only 2 pictures with the bachelorettes.
Ah,
Isn't
And I'm only in my first fall.
wow.
Isn't
I know.
Harvest Moon that farming game where you farm a moon?
Yes, you farm
Something.
You don't
moons.
farm the moon.
No, you
don't
farm
farm-
moons. Fairy's lying, don't listen to her.
I'm always lying, apparently.
Yeah, farming moons, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Can't imagine that's easy,
It's quite difficult.
especially with the lack of oxygen and everything.
Yeah. Well, of course.
I think a Rune Factory? I actually heard Rune Factory is kind of
I like it.
not as good.
I think it's fun.
What's Rune Factory?
It's like a Harvest Moon with an RPG.
Harvest Moon, but with combat and RPG stuff. And still
Oh,
farming.
So a Harvest Moon where you actually do stuff?
No, okay, Harvest Moon is like Animal Crossing and The Sims, where they sound extremely boring, but they're actually extremely fun.
They're addictive.
Yes.
That's what.
So it's not like a Farmville.
No, not at all.
I'll put it this way. Harvest Moon 64 is what taught me how to flirt with girls.
For a brief time in summer 2006, WWE was ruled by a giant Froglich gaggle of green and white-clad
Frolic.
cheerleaders whose paternal smiles masked their unquenchable
Green,
cruel streak.
I believe it.
I'm guessing you're talking about the Spirit Squad. That's the only thing I can assume. Right, I'm gonna get a privateer in there.
Do 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 do.
They're gonna do
Give me a W. Give me an E. What's that spell? WWE.
Spirit Squad were awesome wrestlers with an awful gimmick.
Mah-Dry-Bread, apparently you're right.
Yay!
Spirit Squad.
Is this
I hate it when
trivia?
you're right.
I could go for some wrestling trivia. I'll
I
pull a
can't.
Japanese wrestling trivia on you and then act like I'm superior.
You would, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
How are your colonies doing?
My colonies are doing good. I was reading WWE 20 Raw moments you probably forgot. Yeah, we forgot the Spirit Squad for a reason. Guardian Wolf.
Oh my.
I don't know.
I should probably tweet about you screaming.
Name about all of the, or give me all the top 20 Raw moments you probably forgot. I bet you I can name them. I hardly even watch Raw. It's just, I have way too much knowledge when it comes to bad wrestling. Ooh, +1 cross per town hall, definitely.
I've seen proof of that. We watched that C something or other the other day.
CZW.
CZW. Oh, just the garbage.
After months of making life miserable for the likes of Big Show John Cena and Joey Styles, the squad met their match in D-Generation X. Triple H and Shawn Michaels fought the cheerleading rogues ferociously, dumping everything from their green slime to raw sewage on their heads and defeating them in a series of pay-per-view matches. Yet those were fucking lame. Again, we forgot it for a reason. Thanks for reminding us, WWE.
Green slime. They pulled out the Nickelodeon slime and
Yes.
threw it at him. Are you serious?
What?
It was
Are you
so,
fucking serious?
so dumb. It's like 2 history lessons in one stream. Wow, we've got a lot of money. I should start buying better ships soon. I need to buy more statesmen.
I always pronounce pay-per-view as pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Not
paper.
pay-per, but as in paper.
Yeah, I pronounce it paper.
Before I ever saw it
Yeah.
spelled, for the longest time, I actually thought it was pay-per-view.
Odd.
Me too,
Because,
actually.
I'm poor, and we can't afford that kind of thing.
Can't afford religion, or can't afford education. Can't afford a religion. I don't know why I was gonna say
Too
that.
poor to afford free things!
Yep. That's pretty damn poor.
Well, I can't say I can't afford religion because I can't afford Scientology.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, yeah. Fuck
You don't have enough
Scientology.
money to get enough Thetans, you know? Gotta get your, gotta chickadee check yourself before you wreck yourself, and by that I mean get more Thetans. Construct additional pylons. Need more tools. Fuck off. You know what I need? Newspaper stands.
You need pay-per-view.
Yes, newspaper view stands.
You're printing press yet?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Did you pick up the printing press yet?
Oh yeah, I also have Terraria.
Oh, we need to play with that.
remember-
You need to play that with me sometime. Also, I am making printing presses in a lot of places because I want to start gaining independence, and that helps with getting people to support you.
Wait. Who are you?
What team?
Yes.
Dutch.
He's the Dutch.
Oh. Okay.
They come from
Well-
Holland
Yes.
with windmills and grapefruit.
I have Terraria, Sean. Terraria. Terraria.
Goody, 2D Minecraft. I'm gonna make a lot of people angry with that.
Oh yes. It's not 2D Minecraft. I don't care what anyone says. Oh,
I don't
costs a
know.
lot
I
to
was
hire
gifted
statesmen.
Terraria.
It's a very fun game, and it's only like $5 on Steam. On the first day of the sale, it was $2.50. You
Which is
fucking
why I
tax
was
raising-
given Terraria.
They're raising the taxes on me again.
The goddamn Batman. May the coward in Colorado find find the justice he deserves. My condolences? Condolences?
Would you like to try that again?
Refusing to
Punk.
make Hornswoggle an honorary member of the group, Triple H and Shawn Michaels faced retribution from a tiny... God, I fucking hate DX.
Well, Sean, you have 2 people to play Terraria with now.
Terraria!
Terraria!
Yes.
Terraria!
Oh, hold on, I got a Gmail email. Is that a subscriber over on my... Yeah, it is. The 2001 Pokemon has subscribed to you on YouTube. For anyone who
I'm
doesn't know
guessing
what my
Sling
YouTube...
likes Pokemon Let's Plays.
For anyone who doesn't know what my YouTube link is, it's right there. It's also below this video in the information section.
And if you don't know what my YouTube is, you can go to youtube.com/MegaPymanPhD. What was that?
No, I didn't hear anything. No. Back to the Vidawa game.
It's also right there.
Yeah. I think everyone should click that. No, we're the moderators. Someone shoot down that link.
Hey! Moderator posted that link.
Yeah? Well, it's porn.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, the channel, that's why, it has a partnership and everything.
Yeah, it got partnered because porn. There, I've got 3 elderly statesmen in the town hall here. That's getting me quite a bit of liberty.
You know, Mo, when streaming is actually good in YouTube's, you should stream in YouTube's for the awesome fact that all the comments in the chat will be comments in the video immediately.
I don't think I will do that, because even if it becomes good, I'm looking for a partnership on Twitch.
Oh, you're looking also for... Oh, nice.
Yeah, I want to be on both.
Oh, nice.
But you've got that YouTube partnership. That should let you live stream.
Yeah. I also want to get a partnership on Twitch, though. I want one on both.
Actually,
I want to be all the greedy.
Sometimes you need to apply for the live YouTube thing, actually.
Yeah. Actually, I don't need to, I don't believe. I am already able to do it.
That's right, because you're special.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm special. I just
But
don't
that's
do it
because
because
you're
Twitch is
partnered
way
with full
better.
screen. It's actually because, yeah, you're partnered with full screen, that's why.
Yeah.
It still annoys the crap out of me that you partner up with full screen, and you're like, oh, I partnered with full screen, I'm a gaming channel. I send them something, they're like, oh, we like your numbers, but we don't partner gaming channels.
But that's because Mah-Dry's channel is not only gaming. That's the difference.
Yeah, but what about Nufi Banga and Sagemaster 15? Don't they do just gaming?
They've been partnered with full screen for like a year or two.
Oh, okay, so it might be before whatever policy was put into place.
Yeah.
Just kind of gets on my nerves. It's like full screen something that I could generally get into, but then they refer to me something I need 1,500 subscribers for. Which if I could get 1,500 subscribers, then I probably wouldn't need to be able to partner with them.
Yeah.
It's just like this other thing I found. It's like, okay, you can partner with us, but you need 10,000 channel views a day. Like if I could get 10,000 channel views a day, I wouldn't need to partner with you.
Hey, I'm all up for trying to help you get partnered. I still think that we're going places on YouTube.
Yeah. You walk through corner, everyone doing everything by themselves. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, please do join us at twitch.tv/Pass the Controller, please.
Yes.
This evening from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. where we will be playing games and promoting charity.
Yep, it's all for charity, everyone. Why doesn't someone drop a link to that in the chat for me there? French, you don't get my maps. I'm not giving you my map because I have almost the entire New World map explored. I can't imagine you have anything new to show me.
Actually, France.
I guess they could show me.
Pass the
new
controller,
places.
please, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone link pass controller, please.
L.
Very easy on top of the links.
It's got 2 L's.
Yeah, okay.
Controller.
Controller is one of those words that actually throws me off.
You and your English. You can't do it. Ha 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 ha.
Not even English understands itself.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Someone actually liked my video. Let's randomly play Minecraft episode 1.
That was awful.
That was awful.
If I had a confetti counted sound effect on hand, I would use it right now.
Da 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 da. Let me get. I want the dry dock in there already, but I need more tools. What do I need? What do I need? What do I need?
Tools?
Tools. That's what I need. You know what else I need? The printing press.
I need a hero.
Oh, I don't remember the next line. Fuck. Something at the end of the night. Damn it.
Something in the end of the night.
Yeah.
He's gotta be strong, he's gotta be something, he's
fast,
gotta
he's gotta
be good
be
for the
right
fight.
for the-
Something.
yeah.
I don't know.
Need a hero! Copyright bullshit claims. Ooh, this is a nice one. Adam Smith increases production speed of textile mills, coat factories, rum factories, and cigar factories. That's
I'm calling
awesome.
up for a hero till
Oh
the end
yes,
of.
you gotta keep that rum going.
Oh yeah.
It never surprises me. I mean, or maybe I should say it always surprises me. The stuff people make alcohol out of.
Yep.
Potatoes.
It's like you got potatoes, sugarcane, avocados, wheat.
Avocado?
Avocados.
Avocado.
Don't they make absinthe out of avocados?
I believe so. And
Yeah.
absinthe is terrifying.
Absinthe is illegal
is
in America.
Really?
In the United States.
It's legal over
90
here, but
and it's still almost everywhere in the world except for like Prague.
absinthe is terrifying. Like, do you know what happens to absinthe, like why you have to drink it quickly? It evaporates in the glass over the course of like 10 minutes.
Yes. Yep. Pretty much. But absinthe candy. It's actually really good.
Well, I've never had absinthe.
Whiskey.
You haven't had
moonshine,
chocolate with absinthe filling? It's so good.
But see, that's the thing. I've never had alcohol.
Well, the thing is, when you use alcohol in food, while cooking, the alcohol evaporates.
Well, I've had like things marinated in wine. But I've never. But that's after like evaporated. I've never actually had
Right.
anything
Like
alcoholic.
beer battered shrimp or whatever.
It's not that I never plan to. Yeah, something like that. It's not that I never plan to. It's just that right now I'm not going to spend the money on that. I don't really care.
Personally, I
You-
actually
really
can't.
good?
I actually can't have
Sure.
alcoholic beverages. I have a non-alcoholic liver condition, which is delicious.
Ah,
Oh.
I am able to drink. What with 19 being the legal drinking age in Canada, and I'm almost 20. I just don't.
I am 20. I am older than you.
Very slightly,
In
yes.
face.
I need way more
In
tools
your
in this
face.
town. I'm gonna get military points in the meantime.
You know what? You know what? You know what?
No, why don't you
Chicken
tell me?
butt.
I'm gonna beer some vodka today.
Do it.
Okay. I shall.
Peer pressure.
But I need my friends around. Drinking alone is so sad.
I'm not gonna be
and
drinking with you.
depressing.
I can be in the call, possibly, but I'm not gonna be drinking with you.
That's boring. Hey, Sean. Sean. You're British, right?
He just responds with no. Oh, my life's a lie.
He's British, not Irish.
Yeah.
Hey, if I wanted Irish or Scottish in a call, I can do that too, but I want a British in a call with me this time. Sean.
That's all
Oh,
we
he
are.
is, as far
That's all
as
we are
I'm
to
aware.
you. Races? I see how it is. You just wanted to
As far as he's
Canadian in the
aware.
call.
I always want a Canadian in a call. Oh, he's also part Irish and part Scottish. There we go.
And you're all racist.
Well, Sean, do you want to have a drinking call with me tonight?
Hold on, I want to rejoin the call. The quality just went to
Okay,
right back.
that's the best way to describe it. It went to fart noise. Ooh, Ben Franklin helps with the rebellion. Now, can I declare independence yet? Not even close. They're doing pretty good here. What about here? Do I really need you on food? No, I need you on liberty. It's time to really get things going. You guys need more food, though. Liberty. No. Farming. Don't want you to starve. Gotta go through every city, make sure there's at least a little bit of liberty going on. He needs to get in the call. Oh, right, he was hosting the call, wasn't he? Forgot you guys were hosting the call.
You're dumb.
We
We're
are?
dumb.
I thought you were hosting the call.
I thought I was too.
No, but Megapieman added me to the call, remember?
Oh yeah, I added you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That reminds me, I need to log into the bank again!
Yay!
Fucking money.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll send you all the money
Yes,
that
please.
my mom has in her bank account, meaning $3.
Yes.
How about them dollar bills, y'all?
Hell yeah. We're so
Oh, you
gangsta,
guys are
you don't
hilarious.
even know.
You
don't.
guys are-
You have no idea how gangsta we are. So don't even
Yeah.
judge,
We'd be full on street, y'all.
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 Yeah.
Is that more of a southern thing or is that a street thing?
I think that's a southern
That's a
thing.
street thing.
Really?
No, y'all is a southern thing. Yeah, y'all is a southern thing.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know. I get them confused because they're so similar.
It's because they're from the southern streets, that's why.
Southern streets.
It's from the southern Bronx.
Oh, you got the snowball mic? Totally jealous.
Oh, it's a nice microphone. I like that one.
That's what I got right now. The blue. Is it the
The
blue
blue-
snowball?
Yeah, that's
that I
what
was talking about?
Shally's got too. It's a really good mic. Mine's just a Logitech stick mic, not quite as good. Me and Joe have it. But
I have that too, but I'm not using it right now. I'm using the Logitech gaming headset.
I'm actually
This
saving
mic-
up for the Blue Yeti Pro. I really want to upgrade the show's audio quality.
This mic is fantastic for its price.
I agree.
I mean,
Yes,
It's only like $50 now.
before I had this thing, I was using the built-in mic on my laptop.
Oh,
oh my.
Oh, that was bad. I did a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts with that. I had to delete that.
that's a
thing.
major
That was
upgrade. Going from a
Paimon,
laptop
you should
mic
do
to
a
a Blue
playthrough of
Snowball.
Kingdom Hearts, and I should be playing alongside with you because I have the game and I haven't even started playing it.
I've got Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom Hearts 2, and the PS2 port of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. And I wanted to play all three of them, but I wanted to get my quality up, so I waited till I got my mic. I did the playthrough of Kingdom Hearts first, and then before we moved on from that. And then I got my HD recorder, but my
Which one do you have?
PS3 doesn't work anymore. I have the Game Capture HD.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
that capturing?
Huh?
That captures in awesome. That's what it captures in.
Is it 1080p?
Yeah.
Nice. How much did that cost?
It actually was relatively cheap as far as HD things go.
Was
know
it
what I mean?
less than 200?
I don't remember the price. I think I got it off of eBay.
Because the best price I've found for an HD one so far is about 220, I think.
Hey, no. The HD PVRs aren't that.
AVER Media. Aver Media is what is the name of the company that made it.
Hmm. I don't know. I've been offered a capture card, but the thing is that I was already shouted at for giving the address because taxes are expensive.
The problem with with it, the only problem I've had with it is that it won't work with my PS2, and my
Oh.
PS3 it hasn't been working for like 3 months.
That's
Oh, that sucks.
It's like I did 3 or 5, I think maybe 5 episodes of Skyrim because I had it for my PS3, and now I can't do any more of it because it doesn't work.
Well, did you send it to get fixed or something?
Apparently the motherboard's bad, and they don't
Oh.
make motherboards for my kind of PS3 anymore because I have the original PS3.
Oh, you have the one with backwards compatibility?
Yep, backwards compatibility.
Lucky
NASA
motherfucker.
That's sweet. Oh,
My friend had
that's
one of those
sweet.
that died recently. Actually, no, it wasn't recent. Now that I think about it, was like 3 years ago. Jesus.
Yeah, my brother had one too in the States, but he sold it because he's not playing video games anymore in the States. He's only console video games.
I mean, I wanted to get it fixed because it's really nice, and you can't really buy those anymore. But
Yeah.
because
Okay,
you can't buy them,
Sony
you can't get the money
discontinued
for it.
making the backward compatibility PS3 for the simple reason that in the Sony network, they're selling games. And if they have the backwards compatibility, they cannot sell all the games.
Yeah.
Actually, that's kind of partially it. The main reason is that those big PS3s are really expensive to make, and the only way they could really down the costs for people to buy them was to cut out some of the features, which is the reason why they now sell PS1 and PS2 games on the PlayStation Network.
Yeah. Bye, Super Paper Nas. It's nice being with you in the stream again.
See ya.
Bye.
Man, when can I make that revolution happen?
Now they've got that
Yep,
Super
bye,
Slim
bye.
coming out for the PS3. I can't even imagine. I don't even know what are you going to be able to run on that thing.
Wait, what?
The Super Slim for the PS3.
Oh, I have no freaking clue.
It's like they had the Slim, and now they have the Super Slim, which is even less.
Yeah. The problem that I have is that the PS2 that we have is not backwards compatible with the PS1.
Really?
Totally.
Nice.
Do you have a Slim PS2?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a
Uh,
problem.
How
None-
much slimmer
none of
can
the
they
Slims
get?
are
It's an anorexic PS3.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's epic.
They gotta try to make as much money off of the PS3 as they can before the next generation of consoles comes out.
Yeah.
Basically, the problem with the video game companies right now is that everything has been for money, but recently they have based all their video games on trends, and guess what's trending right now?
Twitter!
War shooters!
Oh.
Let's make more war shooters!
Yes,
that's original.
Yep.
it
Gosh,
really
it's a-
is.
Nukes and war.
Ooh. You're calling to give me a settlement. Okay.
Oh, he be lucky.
Oh, right. So we've been streaming for about 2 hours now, so I should probably end the stream and then bring it right back up a minute later, just so Twitch will break it up, so I can upload it to YouTube, because it'll only upload 2 hours at a time.
Yeah.
So, I'll be back in one moment, guys.